Alright, hello everybody, Skyrim here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. Post-maintenance, post-patch update. Okay, so now we're going to go over the things that have been changed, the things that have been added into the game since the update. I'm on an alt right now for a good reason. I want to show this first. Alright, so let's just jump into it with the party find. They did say they added the Spectral ally improvements. Spectral ally improvements. Made changes to the navigation for Spectral allies. They improved the AI. And when navigating dungeons, enable the ability to summon them to help complete random dungeons. Okay? So, I'm on an alt right now. I'll show you this first while I'm on my alt, and then I'm going to switch to my main to show all the other particulars. Quick matching, random dungeon. Here it is. Here is the quick summon option bar at the bottom here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So now let me go ahead and hide the notes so we can see it here. There's Spectral allies right here. I'm going to go ahead and do a enter. Threw me into Mad King. Random dungeon. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this run. I just want to show something else. Oh, well, this needs to go away. Irritating. So irritating. Okay, stop. Leave me alone. Alright, so as we can see here, as I was kind of hoping, especially for newer players and honestly for other endgame players as well in this process, I'll get to this in a moment when I switch back to my main. As you can see here with the Spectral allies, there is no, obviously, 4-player party buff for party gems. So you cannot do that with the Spectral allies. I wanted to put all these things and put it to their pace it, test them out, and as you can see, yeah, that's unfortunate. That is what it is. So you actually do have to have players. Newer players, this is actually going to suck for a while because getting those daily 12 party gems does add up over time, and you really do want those. So you really do want to make sure you're getting into parties with other players whenever doing things for those daily party gems. Spectral allies unfortunately do not count. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to switch back to my main and continue on with everything else. Alright, so next thing of note here. As you may have seen various posts, if you have not, I waited to do this anyway. I didn't want to rush it out. It would have been more of a shorts video, and even then it wouldn't have been all that much worth it until right now because it is official. Mirror Jewels is back again. They made a big to-do post out of this, which they should have, so that we are all well aware of this addition. Alright, so Mirror Jewels is back, usable only once, of course, keep that in mind. Partake in it however you see fit for you, wherever you're at. Honestly, for me, I don't remember where I'm at because I did run a lot of Orange Crests, I know, on the Gem Search event. So I may be close to Pity again, I may not. I can't remember. I can check this log here, but I'm not going to do that right now. Unfortunately, I ran a bunch of rare crests since then, and they might have gotten pushed out of scene. But anyway, there you go. Mirror Jewels is back for one run and one run only, of course. Not to coincide with the Winds of Fortune, thankfully, in this case. Thankfully, they were way more transparent about it, which I think we can all appreciate that. Thank you for once in being that transparent with the player base and upfront. Okay, so there's that one. Let's see, what else? The Diablo Weekly. The Diablo Weekly is a thing. They did say, bring this up right here, now that I'm back in my main here. The Diablo Weekly Challenge reward visibility. To help players understand they can earn powerful items by defeating the Lord of Terror weekly. I have not done it yet on purpose. I waited for the update. We have added information to the quest bar to make this clearer. Okay, well, where is that? It is not on the quest bar. I don't see it anywhere to be on here at all. Unless, I know it's in the codex. They added it in the codex. They did say right here. Additionally, the codex has been updated to display the number of times Diablo can be defeated each week. Well, that's only once a week. So, honestly, that's kind of a moot point. You know. But, just for good reason here, we'll go ahead and find it. Where is it? There it is. Okay, hang on. Let me hide this. Go away. There we go. Weekly reward 0 of 1 for Diablo because I did not do it yet. So there's that. Now, That's going to teleport me there, obviously, yes. But again, going back to the statement they made here, added information to the quest bar to make this clearer. Well, I don't know what you mean by that, unless there's one other thing I can think of off the top of my head. Let's try this. Let's go ahead and go to World's Crown and stand next to the portal and see if it mentions it there. Even though it does say that anyway, it always has as a sidebar. Well, I haven't teleported here in a while this week, and it's the first load-in of the day on PC, so there we go. Yeah, come on. All right. Oh, I see. There it is. There's a big note right there they put on the screen. Defeat Diablo each week to obtain superior legendary equipment. So you have to be in World's Crown to see this little message pop up. This was always here before. The boss challenged Diablo on the sidebar, but this big note right here was not here before. This was always here. Oh boy, can I get you to go away? Do I have to do... Thank you. That took up a lot of real estate in the screen. As a big reminder, I suppose. Okay, so that's how they implemented that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and bounce back to a... Oh, actually, no. I need to go back to West March. All right, so now the next thing on the docket for side-by-side comparison is... Here we go. This is a picture, a screenshot that I had captured of the 2 socket items that I currently have in my inventory bag. I wanted to see which ones would convert and which ones would not. Just out of curiosity, did testing for science. And so here we go. Now, as you can see, this picture on the left compared to the current changes that were on the right now in game. Okay, so I got this pair here. This one definitely should have because it was a triple stat. And also a triple magic affix. So that's cool. Unfortunately, not really a fan of the set for Wizard, but nonetheless, for combat rating reasons, I will put this one on now for sure. And it is nice that it is a triple slot now. These other ones I put in here just out of plain and simple curiosity to see if they would actually change. This one was only a 2 stat. But it was a maximum combat rating. I was really kind of crossing my fingers hoping on this one that they would just open it up, because there are a lot of us in PvP that like to use 2 stat attributes, specifically the fortitude and willpower, of course, but with them being only 2 sockets still remains, so that's unfortunate. All right, so there's that. This one here is an older piece, but nonetheless it was a 2 slot, and now it is a 3 slot because it was a triple stat. So there we go, that one converted over. These other ones I did just again for just posterity reasons and testing's sake. Maximum combat rating 2 stat. No, they didn't change. So yeah, that's unfortunate. And then for a further variable, I did these ones just to see if they would change at all, period. And they did not. So there we go. All the testing's been done here. The bracelet in the corner here, this is the other one that did change over because it was a triple stat. So yeah, that's how it works. That's how it continues to work. Really hoping against hope that the other ones might have flipped over too, but as we can see here, again, for posterity reasons alone, I'm going to scrap a bunch of these now because they are absolutely worthless. These 2 slot ones. So there we go. That is the official change for the set pieces, and I did the side-by-side comparison before and after right there with that. Now, one other thing here. We're supposed to be able to do crafting in bulk now when it comes to our gems. Let's see here. I will do... Can we do... Oh, there it is. There it is. Right here. Here, you can go all the way up to 10 now. And crafting in bulk if you so choose on this one. And then there's, of course, the Telluric Pearl cost. Or Telluric Fragments, excuse me. And on a side note, for those of you that hung around this long and made it in this video, I did see comments like saying, "Oh, it's a free-to-play. You're better. You know, you have to make. You know, don't burn your Telluric Fragments on for gem power. You need for your copies." I was like, "Look, you obviously glossed over that fact in that video when I did a how to level up and get gem power for free as a free-to-play. I said craft the gems that you want, your 1 and 2 star gems that you want to be using. Once you figure that out, craft the copies that you're going to need for that first. Okay, you do that first. And then, when you have all that locked in, when you have all that locked down to the ones you want, and you have the copies that you need along the way, because this is going to be a progress, then you can go back and craft up, you know, whatever gems out of this for the gem power after the fact. Okay, it's going to be a process to kind of pick and choose. You're still going to need gem power to craft up your 1 and 2 star gems along the way to make them stronger and rank them up. So you're kind of going to have to go back and forth. Okay, a little sidebar, a little side note tangent on that. Wow. I wanted to make that, you know, put this in here for anybody that so chooses to listen, instead of get all like in a tizzy over it and get everything misconstrued. Okay, so anyway, yeah, there you go. We can craft multiples up to 10. Now let's see this one real quick here. Oh, you can do this one in stacks of 10. So, hey, you can let your dust pile up for the fading embers, I suppose, if you just want to craft these up in a 10 stack. Hey, actually, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. If you want to do 10 stack runs for your purple crests, you can wait until you get that much dust needed, which is going to be a lot to just let pile up, and then just go ahead and craft up the 10 stack there. But anyway,
nothing else I can help you
little nice little update, whatever, mind you, for that one anyway. That's more of a quality of life thing and more than anything else. Same with the secondary slot, 3 slot improvement. That's there too. These are actually all quality of life improvements. Just wanted to check them for what they were. Now, the balance things, that's going to be a remains to be seen. That's going to be a remains to be seen thing. We're going to see probably a lot of the whales bandwagon yet again to Satyr, which is unfortunate because this is going to be, I think, just as problematic as a lot of other things. We're going to see whales bubble stacking with Satyr and their massive satellite dish rings with the potency burst, invisibility, teleport across the map bombs, because they can teleport so far if they stack that up properly, across the map and over corners even, which makes it terrible. So you'll barely be able to see them off in the corner here. This is PvP stuff now, just a real quick note. You'll barely see them off because, like I said, the monks are probably all going to have there's a little support group crying again, and we'll probably see a bunch of them switch to satyrs. Yeah, so prepare yourselves for that. And devs, you know, NetEase in particular, because, you know, we all have to learn Mandarin or Google Translate the Mandarin, I guess, and send it off to them. And please, and posts saying, hey, keep an eye on this for us way faster for balancing issues that we're going to have in the upcoming days here. I pretty much guarantee that's going to happen. So yeah, be prepared in PvP to just see, unfortunately, just bubble stacking. They already nerfed that a little bit in the past, obviously, but it's still going to be it's still a thing. It still applies. And if you get a bunch of satyrs, which we're going to see because we know the class balancing in matchmaking is absolutely atrocious, we're just going to see a bunch of that now, and they're just going to inch their way down with bubbles over and over again and potency bomb everybody with the satellite dish circles again. So anyway, little side note, had to put that in at the end. Let me know what you think of that. Let me know what you think about all the changes in the game so far, and take these quality of life improvements for a win, of course. I'm really happy about the set piece one. Not as happy as could be, of course, to making it, you know, for everything, but hey, take it wherever we can get it. Anyway, so until next time, everybody, stay safe out there in the real world, and fire as always. Take care of yourselves as best you can, one day at a time. That's all we can do. It's the best we can do. Until next time, see ya.